Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cowboys will kick this deep to start us off. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's an option look. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Pitches to the back. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. Moves the football with dignity. Looking for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
They come away with 3 points on the drive. Now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw. That's an RPO on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Let's go!
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here we go!
Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Lasso! Lasso!
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Cowboys hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a big 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to fill
Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for the 1st down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the double.
2nd down after that previous play.
Pound 55 weak.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So we reached the 2-minute warning. And this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Spartans come to the line, run the hurry up. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wide out. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
That's a risky play here by this offense. I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Spartans will line up on first and 10. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. One more play before they head to the locker room. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Shaw. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Crucial third down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. And the Cowboys pick up enough yards to get a fresh set down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. The runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
The Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. They're trying to run it with the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
I mean, is this guy a threat or what? I've been so impressed by what he can do watching him this week on film. I was excited to see him get a chance to show what he could do, not just throwing, but watching him make plays like this.
Looking to pass this time. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll toss it to the back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Spartans are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not good at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They feed the fullback this time. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Runs through the defender. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run the option. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Green 25. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Here's the option play. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, toss play just starts with an offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And the Spartans line up with a 1st and goal. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Black 24. Black 24. Let's go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
On the ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
In blue. In blue.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And he's got it again. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is more in control. We can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Got it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Roll it. 29 Philly. Too low.
First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.